Mahal is located in the center of a lake. That justifies the name. This water palace was built in 1930 by Maharaja Bir Bikram Kishore Manikya. The spectacular edifice still reflects the wave of its past glory and casts a spell on the mind of the visiting tourists. Visitors can stay at the picturesque Sagar Mahal Tourist Lodge. From here, tourists can get a beautiful view of luminous Neer Mahal at night and of Rudra Lake at dawn. At Boxanagar, very recently after a denudation of natural forest area, ruins of a brick-built building emerged in Sonamara of West Tripura. An idol of Lord Buddha confirmed that it had been a Buddhist temple. Sipahi Jala Wildlife Sanctuary is one of the most important sanctuaries in Tripura. More than 150 species of residential birds, migratory birds, orchids, boating facilities, wildlife, botanical garden, zoo, elephant joyrides, rubber and coffee plantations beckon the tourists throughout the year. Added visual incentive for animal lovers are extinct species like rhesus macaque, spectacled monkey and clouded leopard. Eco Cottage and Lakeview Resort of Tripura Forest Department will welcome you. Kamalasagar Kali Temple, built on hilltop by Maharaja Dhanyamanikya, is situated near Bangladesh border. Large Kamalasagar Lake in front of this temple adds to its beauty. According to Hindu mythology, it is one of the 51 most auspicious and sacred places for the Hindu pagans who worship Shakti as an idol. Komilla View Tourist Lodge is nearby. One can catch sight of neighboring picturesque Bangladesh from here. Tepanya Eco Park has a charming ambience of natural beauty. It is a huge tourist attraction with rare species of orchid and plantations. Hanging wooden bridge tree houses are really fascinating. Tripura Sundari Temple is also called Mata Bari by the local residents. This temple is one of the 51 holiest Shakti Peeths, shrine of the goddess of power. According to Hindu mythology, the idol of Ma Kali, presiding deity of the temple, stands in the Sanctum Sanctorum, and it is made of reddish black stone, popularly known as Koshti Pathor. The temple consists of square-type sanctum of the typical Bengali hut structure, with a 75 feet tall conical dome. The temple was constructed in 15,001 AD by Daden Maharaja Dhanyamanikya. In the eastern side of the temple, one can locate famous Kalyan Sagar Lake with giant fishes and huge tortoises. Udaipur, Tripura's erstwhile capital, is famous for many small and medium-sized ponds. They are testimony of the golden history of Tripura during Manikya dynasty. Mahadev Tank is worth mentioning, since history of Udaipur has mingled in its water. On the right bank of river Gomati at Udaipur, Bhuvaneshwari temple was built by Maharaja Govinda Manikya. It finds close literary reference in two of Rabindranath Tagore's famous dramas, Visarjan and Rajarshi. The temple consists of square-type sanctum with a crown-like dome. On the eastern part of the town of Udaipur lies the ruins of Gunavati temples. It is named after Queen Gunavati, wife of Maharaja Govindamanikya. These temples have a stark similarity with the architecture of Bhuvaneshwari temple, especially in the structure of the dome on the top. Dumbur is a famous spot in the midst of picturesque hills and verdurous forests. The name is derived from Damru, the famous small two-headed drum used by Lord Shiva. The lake has 48 islands within, also known as Tirthamukh. This lake is formed by a confluence of the rivers Raima, Saima and Gomati, very significant to the pilgrims. Narikal Kunj is a beautiful tourist spot and a very prominent picnic spot as well. A panel of crude images engraved on the slope of hill facing the river Gomati greeted me at Chobimura, also known as Deotamura. Quiet flows the Gomati river between the hills, flanked by green forests. I am riding on a speedboat, noticing famous panels of rock carvings on the steep mountain walls on the bank of Gomati. There are huge carved images of Shiva, Vishnu, Kartika, Mahisasur Mardin Durga and other deities. Pilak is a treasure house of ancient sculptures. It dates back to the 8th and 9th centuries. Beautiful images scattered in an area of about 10 square kilometers. The rock-cut images, terracotta plaques and ceilings found here reflect survival of heterodox creeds and sects, representing both Hinduism and Buddhism. Mahamuni Pagoda is a monastery that bears the Buddhist idioms of expressions in religious architecture. The temple attracts thousands of pilgrims from neighboring countries like Myanmar, Thailand, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. There is a well-decorated tourist lodge and a cafeteria too. Kalapania Nature Park is a lush green landscape dotted with green-capped hillocks and transparent lakes. Between two hillocks quietly flows a blue stream, spread over 25 hectares of land. It is a delight to the tourists. Boating facility is available here. A nature interpretation center is also there. The park is open to the visitors since 2004. Unokoti is a profusion of rock-cut images belonging to 11th to 12th century AD, intricate and finely executed. This is almost like an open-air art gallery. Marvelous rock carvings, beautiful murals and waterfalls are mind-blowing. Unokoti means one less than a crore. It is said that as many rock-cut carvings are available here. Among the rock-cut carvings, the central Shiva head and gigantic Ganesha figure deserve special mention. This holy shrine in the hilly part nestles in the lap of picturesque hills. Jampui Hill, a permanent seat of eternal spring, situated at an altitude of 3,000 feet above sea level. Jampui is famous for its charming landscape and bracing climate. Green forests, orange gardens on hill slopes, variety of floral tapestry, including a large range of enchanting orchids, panoramic viewpoints, placid lakes, you name it. Here, Eden Tourist Lodge is very clean and well equipped with modern amenities, a true value for money. Watching the marvelous sunset from Fuldungshi Hillock, the thought of returning to home suddenly darted to my mind. Someday, maybe in distant future, I may come back to this beautiful state. I will remember the sober hospitality and humble attitude of the people here. Perhaps things will change at that point of time. Maybe I will change a bit too. But the pertinent question would be, Tripura, would you remember me?